Good morning. How are y'all? So it's funny you just said Glenn Morshower. Come on with it. Because yesterday he actually said, what he said was amazing. Like, stop trying to be someone else. You are the greatness that you are, and that you are the next whatever greatness thing there is. So it kind of goes along with this. And I just love how our messages keep carrying over. So, saying that, I'll share again a pretty awesome quote that I heard from Joel Osteen one morning, and I pop that on Sunday mornings when I'm working, and I just love the way he presents his messages sometimes. And this one really made sense. And I was going through this personally, which is so in line with what we're talking about today, coping with criticism. And it was that 25% of the people that you meet will like you, and they'll always like you, and they'll always be there for you. 25% of the people will like you, but they could be persuaded not to like you. And I went through that with my real estate team where people were leaving my team and people were like, why are you doing this? Well, you could do this on your own, right? 25% of the people you meet won't like you, but could be persuaded to like you. And then 25% of the people you meet will never like you. So, it's kind of quit wasting your time trying to get people to like you, right? This is, I'm sure everybody here can relate to some of those percentages that I just said. Don't stop doing what you like to do just because you're trying to make everybody happy. Oh, I had a bad signal there for a second. Hopefully, I didn't lose you. Don't stop doing what you're trying to do because you're trying to make everybody happy. Only 25% of them are going to like you and always be there for you, right? And for the 25% that could be persuaded to like you, here's the way I love criticism, and it's a new filter that I put criticism through. And it is that whatever it is I'm doing, and especially like when I'm speaking or training or sharing or anything like that, and believe me, I've seen all of these percentages flow. What I love about criticism, and I encourage it, because here's my filter. I hope somebody's going to love this one. It's the way they perceived my message. So, as somebody who's trying to save the world, right? And I want to impact everybody's life that hears the message. I need to know who those bottom 50% are and how they perceived it. And is there anything I can do on my end that I could reach through that group and just have them get something out of it? Rather than, and I tell you where that came from. Somebody once told me that when you're on stage and you got 1,000 people that you're sharing something with and you impact one person, it was worth it. And the whole starfish story, right? However, I just wasn't satisfied with it only being one person. So I love to hear the criticism from others to see if there's a better way for me to present my message. So anyway, that's Planet Brad reporting for duty. Hopefully that was a good message today, and we can help change the world on more than one starfish, but maybe several of you today. At least 25% of you, and hoping for the other 25% to jump on board.
That was great, Brad. It was absolutely a great message because, again, it's like you said, just because perhaps when people, that criticism or that rejection isn't them rejecting you, it's rejecting the delivery of your message, or maybe they just weren't ready for it. Again, so oftentimes the people's mood when you're having the conversation with them is going to determine how they're going to react, respond, accept. So a lot of things come into play, and look, at the end of it is don't fall prey to somebody's criticism, and play small, be out of fear of criticism, because if we do that, then we never do anything.
Coach Corn, you got to write that in the chat. Those four things: the 25, 25, 25, 25. I loved it. And there are going to be those people that are committed to not liking you. I don't know if you've ever met one of those. I have for myself. They just they've made that decision and they're going to stand by it. They're going to be right about it, no matter what you do, no matter what you say. And so, in that regard, you got to let go and keep moving on, as they say. Or what's the British version? Keep calm and carry on, or something. I can't remember, but there were a zillion T-shirts saying that for forever. So I started.